Marge's belly grew bigger day by day, but the father of the puppies was long gone. Once Marge was a poodle with a graceful figure, which caught the attention of Homer the dog. Moe mocked Homer, saying he wasn't even as good as the fleas on Marge. Summoning up his courage, Homer decided to confess his feelings to Marge. He picked up a bunch of flowers by the door, dug out a bone from the trash can, and went over to say hello. Taking the chance, Homer invited Marge to dinner. That night, Homer took Marge to a restaurant and ordered a couple's set meal. With soft music playing, they shared a romantic dinner. But this sweetness was interrupted by an inspector. The animals on dates scattered in all directions. Homer and Marge ran all the way to the mountain and spent a sweet night there. Later, Marge started feeling nauseous, which made Homer panic. In the end, he gave up on their relationship. Soon after, Marge gave birth to 2 cute puppies. The innocent puppies asked about their dad, but the angry Marge refused to talk about the topic. She even cruelly threw Homer's photo into the trash. The puppies retrieved Homer's photo from the trash and made up their minds to find their dad who had abandoned them. Full of hope, the puppies took to the streets. Even though Homer saw them, he didn't dare to step forward and recognize them. At that moment, caretaker Willie caught the puppies and took them to the animal shelter. In the cold shelter, the puppies trembled with fear. Just as they were about to face the crisis of death, Homer arrived just in time. He fought hard to subdue Willie and successfully rescued the puppies, then took them to Marge's home. Facing Marge, Homer was filled with guilt. In the end, Marge forgave Homer.
Homer accidentally discovered a secret. If he slapped someone hard across the face, the other person would be very courteous to him. This was a skill he learned from a movie. In the movie, the protagonist would slap someone with a glove whenever he challenged someone to a duel, then issue the challenge to his opponent.
Or are you a coward?
I am a coward! Yeah! You go, Zorro!
After the movie ended, a burly man pushed Marge aside and mocked that Marge's hairstyle looked like a cotton swab. Homer felt his wife had been insulted, so he picked up a janitor's glove and slapped it across the man's face.
The dude is crazy.
Will you duel or are you a coward?
Would a coward do this? Bye!
Homer's bravery won everyone's admiration, and the victory went to his head. He began frantically challenging people to duels, which brought him all kinds of conveniences. Homer thought he could dominate everyone through dueling, but a cowboy accepted his duel challenge. The cowboy arranged to meet him at 6:20 the next morning. To settle things with pistols, Homer was extremely anxious when he got home.
I bet that Southern Colonel doesn't even show up. Yeah, he's probably just a big blowhard like you.
Sir, that is an insult. I challenge you. What?
Even in his dreams, he was being chased and hunted. Homer had just woken up from the nightmare. When he found the cowboy had already arrived at his door, Homer was so scared he crawled under the bed. Marge had to bring the kids out to explain.
My husband will be right with you. We're just taking this old Christmas tree to the dump.
Well, now, I wouldn't be much of a Southern gentleman if I didn't help you carry that tree.
No. You'll get sap on your dueling blouse.
Well, at least let me shoot it into smaller pieces for you, man.
Well, it's worth a try, don't you think? We're fine, Colonel. Good day.
Homer drove his family to hide in the suburbs. He called Flanders to check on the situation, only to learn the cowboy was still waiting outside the door. Homer had no choice but to take his family to seek refuge at his old rural home. He took his son to look at the tractor. Surprisingly, the tractor could still start.
We're cooking! Go get Lassie! Lisa.
Homer went to the supermarket and bought fertilizer and seeds, wanting to live a pastoral life through his own efforts, but learned that the soil pH here was as high as 9.6. Nothing could grow in it. However, Homer didn't care about this at all. He believed that hard work would always pay off. But after a month of effort,